Hello friends, how are all of you? Hope you are doing well. I am doing fine. Today I have come with another lesson. Period of English literature. As we have to know the basic things of English literature, that's why I have come today to help you to understand period of English literature. Period of English literature is closely related, or the history of English literature is closely related to the history of English people or English nation. Different types of development and changes, different types of developments and changes changed the life of the mode of the life of English people, and each of those changes reflected on English literature. So let's try to know the period. Friends, at first, write down the name of the period. The name of the period, then try to understand. At first, we are going to 1 450 to 1066 period. This period is called the Old English period or the Anglo-Saxon period. 2 1066 to 1500. This is called the Middle English period or the Anglo-Norman period. 3 1500 to 1660. This period is called the Renaissance period. 1660 to 1785. This period is called the New Classical period. 5 1798 to 1832. This period is called the Romantic period. 6 1832 to 1901. This period is called Victorian period. 7 1901 to 1939. This period is called the Modern period. 1939 to onward. This period is called the postmodern period. So let's try to know from 1 450 to 1066. This period is called the Old English period or the Anglo-Saxon period. This period began in the 5th century when the Jutes, actually those are group, when the Jutes, Angles and Saxon people came to England from Germany. They defeated the English tribes and they started their reign. And it ended with the conquest of the Norman Grove. The most famous literary works of this period is Beowulf. Beowulf, written by Anonymous. Anonymous means the identity of writer is unknown, or the writer is unknown. The Wanderer and the Seafarer are the most famous literary works of this period. 2 1066 to 1500. This period is called the Middle English period or the Anglo-Norman period. This period began with the conquest of the Norman and it ended with the end of 15th century. The most famous writers of this period, John Wycliffe, who translated the Bible into English. Geoffrey Chaucer, who wrote Canterbury Tales, which stirred the people in literature. 3 1500 to 1660. This period is called the Renaissance period. Renaissance means rebirth. During this period, technological astronomical, and different types of developments were seen. During this period, the most famous writers are Thomas Keats, Edmund Spenser, Christopher Marlowe, Shakespeare, Thomas More, George Peele, John Lilly. Those writers dazzled the stage of England. In English history, Renaissance holds a strong position. 1660 to 1785, the New Classical period. This period is called New Classical period to mean the artificiality of the writers of this period, who imitated or followed only the literature of Greek and Roman. They lost their originality there. And the most famous writers of this period: Jonathan Swift, Alexander Pope, William Congreve. 1798 to 1832, the Romantic period. The Romantic period began with the publication of lyrical ballads by William Wordsworth. It brought a dramatic change in English literature. The most famous writers of this period are William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, John Keats, Percy Bysshe Shelley or P.B. Shelley. 6. 1832 to 1901. This period is called the Victorian period. The most during this period, peace and order was common there. Most famous writers of this period was named after the Queen Victoria. The most famous writers of this period are Tennyson, Alfred Tennyson, Charles Dickens, Karl Marx, Robert Browning. 7. 1901 to 1939, the modern period. During this period, peace and order are not common there, are not found. Violence, socialism, imperialism became common on the life of English people. Most famous writers of this period are T.S. Eliot, Somerset Maugham, Samuel Beckett, Bertrand Russell. The last one, 1939 to onward. This period is called the postmodern period. Friends, I hope that I have been able to help you know at least about the period of about the history of English literature within short time. If you have any query, please write in comment box. I will come back again with another useful lesson. Till then, bye bye.